Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of PSLE Maths Secrets Revealed. So today we have a big question to do together. I call this a big question because there are many elements that we have to unpack in order to solve this question. And from the glance of it, when I look at this question, it strikes me as a hybrid question. Alright, so if you really want to know how to solve this question, how to be able to solve this in close to 5 minutes, which is the exam requirement in Singapore, you got to hang on all the way till the end of the video. Yeah, so we will solve this together, and I hope that you have fun doing it alongside with me. Alright, so without further ado, let us read the question together. So Patrick sells jackets, t-shirts and shorts, and is informed in the question that 25% of the items available for sale are jackets. So this is important to me. I will actually circle it, and it goes to jackets. And they inform us that half of the remainder are t-shirts, and they say that the rest of them are shorts. And they even provided a table that explains the prices of the items. So jackets, $35, t-shirts, $15, and shorts, $25. And the question gets more complicated because they informed us that this Patrick actually sold jackets, t-shirts, and shorts in a particular ratio of 3 to 4 to 5 and collected a total amount of $3,480. So given that he sold 50% of the total jackets, so again, we got to settle this later. How many t-shirts did Patrick have in stock at first? Wow. So, do you understand why I actually say that this is a very big question? And why earlier on I said that it's actually a hybrid question? So, if you have done such questions before, you realize that this question, right, we have to deal with the remainder concept. So why is it remainder concept? There's this fraction called half together with remainder. Okay, remainder, remaining. And my preferred choice of method to solve such questions, right, would be to use branching. Alright, so this is a hybrid question. Let me emphasize this again. And we got to deal with the remainder concept. And specifically, I will use branching as compared to using model drawing. So if you have no idea how to branch or what branching is about, no worries. Just follow exactly what I'm doing, okay, with you. So I'll be solving this alongside with you, so we all learn something together. Alright, so I will put a total at the very top of my branch. So total, I'll branch down to 2 items. The first one will be the jackets, and the next one will actually be remainder. Thereafter, I will refer to the t-shirts. Last but not least, I have my shorts. And if you look carefully, everyone, you realize that in this particular question, we have this percentage from the 25%, we have fraction, we also have ratio. So this is what I call the trifecta, okay? It's designed to confuse us. It's designed to make it very hard for us to understand. But don't be worried, okay? We can easily overcome this special trifecta together. So the first advice that I actually give my students is that when they encounter percentage in branching, percentage in remainder concept, they have to change the 25% into a fraction, okay, before they can proceed. So the first tip is that 25% has got to be changed to a fraction. So given that this is paper 2 and calculators are allowed, we just need to key 25% into the calculator and we can easily obtain 1/4. as our answer. So this will mean that the total items at the start has got to be 4 units. Because the denominator 4 actually tells us that total is 4 units. Jackets 1 unit. And remainder, because of number bond, it has got to be 3 units. So the next issue that we're going to have is that they say that half of the remainder are t-shirts. Half of the remainder are t-shirts. So how do we actually understand that? So I'm going to write it down for everyone to see. So if we're going to have half of the remainder being the t-shirt, and I realize that for my branching itself, 3 units is parked next to the remainder, I would simply just need to find the LCM, also known as the lowest common multiple. So LCM of 2 and 3, it will give us 6. Okay, so I will turn the denominator 2 into 6, and I do that so that I know that my fraction has now been transformed into 3 out of 6. So likewise, I got to turn the units for the remainder from 3 to 6 as well, by multiplying by 2, multiplying by 2 again, and transforming my total from 4 units into 8 units. And this means that my jackets is actually 2 units now, and my remainder is now 6 units. And out of the remainder, they say that half of them went to t-shirts, and the rest are shorts. That means that my t-shirts has got to be 3 units, my shorts also 3 units. Okay, something like that. So I hope that this is actually something that is very clear for everyone to see. Okay, so let me recap again for you. The 25% that is given to us, we have to change it into a fraction, and we can easily achieve that by keying it into the calculator. So let me just put down those notes on the screen itself. So the numerator one, you go to the jackets at first, and eventually for my remainder, because of the 3 units that is next to the remainder, I have to find the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3, turn it into 6, and likewise the fraction that's given to us, the half, I have to change it into 3 out of 6, because the 6 would represent the total remainder, whereas the numerator 3 will represent these t-shirts. So I said earlier that this question is actually a hybrid question. So do you know what is the other half of the question? As in, what else do we have to do in order to solve this question? If you guess number times value, congratulations to you. That is the other half that has to be settled in order for us to solve the question. So I'm going to draw a number times value table on the right side. Okay, so I'll write down number times value arrow total, and I do not need to actually spell out the entire name like jackets, t-shirts or shorts. All I need to do, I can actually use short form like J, T, and S. J for jackets, T for t-shirt, and S for shorts. And with regards to the number times value, it will be talking about the 3 units, 4 units, and the 5 units that was given in the question. So they say that Patrick sold some jackets, t-shirts, and shorts in the ratio of 3 to 4 to 5. So in the number column, I'll slot it in as 3 units, 4 units, and 5 units. So that's what I'll typically do. And as for the value, I'll put down the actual value that's given to us, meaning that the jacket costs $35 each, you go there. T-shirts $15, and last but not least, the shorts $25. Thereafter, I have to multiply across. So 3 units times 35, it will give us $105. But because there's a unit, so it's $105 U. As for the t-shirts, it will be $60 U. And last but not least, for the shorts, it will be $125 U. I will need to sum up 105 with 60 and 125. So I'll add them all up, and it will give me $290 U. The next part that we have to do is that we need to pair this $290 U together with the given amount, 3,480. And I will need to find out the value of 1 unit. So this is what I always call the moments of truth. Because if I use $3,480 and I divide it by the amount 290, if I get a strange decimal, it will usually mean that something is wrong with my calculation. So 3,480 divided by 290, lo and behold, I got a nice number called 12. But unfortunately, I'm not done yet. Okay, I'm not done yet. So bear in mind, the jackets, t-shirts and shorts were sold in the ratio of 3 to 4 to 5, and Patrick collected $3,480. And they said that he sold 50% of the total number of jackets. Okay, let me repeat this again. He sold 50% of the total number of jackets. So if you look carefully, actually it will be wiser for me to use parts, okay, to use parts instead of units. If not, it will get very confusing. Okay, so let me just quickly make the changes. So I will change my 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit into 3 parts, 4 parts and 5 parts. And of course, in the total column, everything has got to be changed. Okay, but no worries. You can see how quickly I can actually turn things around. So now I've obtained that one part is actually 12, and I would like to find out what is jackets, 3 parts. Okay, 3 parts. So 3 parts would be 12 times 3. It gets me to 36. So 36 jackets were sold by Patrick, and they say that he sold 50% of the total number of jackets he had. Okay, so you realize that earlier on we have done our branching. We have not really used our branching yet. Okay, we have not really used our branching yet. So now we have to actually settle this part, that he sold 50% of the total number of jackets. And from the question itself, let me circle for everyone to see. The jackets, right, is 3 parts. So 1 part is 12, 3 parts is 36. And this jackets, right, this is the 50% of the total number of jackets. So 50%, okay, of total number of jackets, it is 36. Then what will be the 100%? Okay, 100%. So 100% of Patrick's jackets available for sale has got to be 36 times 2, giving us 72. It's so easy because from 50 to 100%, all I need to do is to multiply by 2. Okay, multiply by 2. So naturally, if I know that 50% of the jackets is basically 36, that means that Patrick's stock of jackets must be 72. And it will also mean, because if you go back to the start of the question, right, they say that Patrick sells jackets, t-shirts and shorts. 25% of the items available for sale are jackets. So that means that his total stock of jackets has got to be 72. And the 72, I'll pack it together with the jackets. It has to represent 2 units. Okay, 2 units. So we are almost done. We are coming to the very end of the question already. Okay, so just hang in there. Okay, hang tight. So if 3 parts is 36 and the entire stock for Patrick, right, for his jacket is 72, so I can actually write down that 2 units has got to be 72. And naturally, I would love to find 1 unit, and that will be 72 divided by 2 to give us 36. Okay, and we are looking for t-shirts in stock. So they're asking us how many t-shirts did Patrick have in stock at first. So my t-shirts in stock okay, has got to be 3 units. So our t-shirts, okay, 3 units, and it will be 36 times 3, 108. So our answer has got to be 108. Alright, we have come to the end of the video. Guys, if you enjoyed this video or if you got anything out of it whatsoever, please feel free to hit the thumbs up and the like button. Also comment below. Let us know where you guys are tuning in from. That's always good for us to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel and you haven't already, remember, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we are dedicated to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing out. Bye bye.